cook your food. You see, that card is just not for school, because there are times in university I don't think I've ever seen a student that did not go broke at least once. We were broke. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Grwm. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to click the subscribe button before you leave. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup. I already started with my eyebrows because I don't know, I wanted to actually do my makeup off camera, so I decided, nah, let me just come and do my chit chats makeup videos, you get me. I just did my eyebrows, so now I'm going to start with my foundation, and the foundation I'm going to use is my Fenty Beauty foundation as usual. So what are we talking about today? We're going to be talking about how to budget in universities. If you're a new student, if you're a second year student, third year student, final year student, this is the video for you. I'm going to be talking about ways to budget in university, when you're in university or college, as long as you're in school and you're on your own and you're taking care of yourself, you're living by yourself and everything, not with your family and all that. I'm going to be giving you tips, okay? So my first tip is make a plan. That's very important, guys. You have to have a plan of your budget, like how much you have, how much you earn, or how much you receive from your parents and all that. Just make a plan. Make a plan for the month. Initially I didn't have a budget. I was freestyling. In my first year and second year, I was freestyling. That was when, you know, your parents would still be worried about you and sending you enough money that you can use to care for yourself. Like if things are going well and you're still living your best life, that's the time when you should use to save, because in your third year and final year, make a plan. That's my first point. If you are someone who spends a lot, just try to make a plan on your spending, because you cannot be spending the way you were spending when you were living with your parents. You cannot do that. So yes, now that I'm done with my foundation, so the next thing I'm going to go in with is my concealer. So the next point is find ways to make extra money. I wish I knew this in like my first year. Find ways to make extra money, like side hustles and all that. I know you're in your first year, you just got out of high school. For those of you that just got out of high school, your parents are still, you know, supplying you with finances and all that good stuff. Make good use of those finances, because I don't pray it comes, but time might come when you might not receive that level of finance anymore. I'm not saying to happen to everybody, but it's life, you don't know. Try to have side hustles, try to earn money, try to, you know, find other ways you can be earning money, because sometimes time would come when you need money, and the extra money would come in handy. Because there are times in university I don't think I've ever seen a student that did not go broke at least once in the whole 4 years or how many years you were in uni. You would have your broke period. I'm not saying everybody has to go broke. Nope. There are just sometimes, even if you're not necessarily broke, like you just don't have that extra money you used to have or you had initially. So before you make back that extra money, I would suggest you should have a side hustle that can give you extra money. My brokest year in uni was my third year. Bruh, we were broke. We were broke. Not like broke that we were walking around the streets homeless. No, not that type of broke. We're not broke and homeless. No, we're just, you know when you just don't have money on you anymore, you don't know how your monthly allowance finished. Because that's going to happen if you do not plan. You're not going to know how your monthly allowance will finish. And who are you gonna run to? Your parents. If your parents cannot come through for you, who are you gonna run to? You're gonna stay in your brokenness until your next monthly allowance comes in. Just say, if you have been able to create an extra source of income, that would be great, as long as it's not coming in way of you attending your classes or going to school. Do not do that. Go to school, guys, especially in your first and second year. Attend classes and pass. That's when you would appreciate it more in your final year. My third point is my student card. It's your student card. I'm pretty sure everyone receives a student card when they get into university, some sort of identification card for them to know you're a student in the country or in the city, wherever you are. You see, that card is just not for school. When you go to shops or when you go to the grocery store, or like certain types of shops, it doesn't have to be grocery store, there are some certain types of shops that give student discount. so use it. Thank me later. Sometimes just tell them, man, I'm a student, you guys should give me discounts. Is there no student discount? And they'll actually bring out the student discount, because some stores actually do have student discount. You just have to tell them you're a student, and then they'll be like, oh, you're a student, where's your student card? And they give you a discounted price for the thing you want to do. When I first came to Turkey and wanted to go with my friends to the aquarium, I don't know if, yes, that's what it's called, the aquarium at Florida, and when we got there, the prices were just not like they were too high, but it was just like, it's just to walk around and see fishes. Why am I paying this amount of money? I should ask them, hello, please, is there a student discount? And they were like, yes. And they removed like 30% of the money we're supposed to pay to enter inside. Thank you, student discount. Use your student card, kids. Use your student cards. But this, my fourth point, is very important, guys. If you watch any of my videos of when I was in Cyprus, I would always talk about Grwm. Guys, plan those shops. Plan them. Know when they're on Grwm, because it's very important. When shops go on Grwm, I'm talking to students here in their undergraduate that do not have money per se, or so much money to spend. Save for a period of time. Then they usually have like discount period. Most shops have discount period, especially clothing shops. They always have discount periods. So you see that time, plan them and go and spend your money around that time. That's the best time to actually buy clothes, because most of them are on discount and you get more clothes and all that good stuff. So if you are a student, a broke student, not a broke student per se, if you're not all that, if you do not have like so much money, I would suggest you buy your outfits, your clothes during the discount. Make use of discount. In Turkish it's called indirim. Make use of indirim time, guys. It's your choice. If you're someone who do not believe in discounts, that's your problem. Good for you. You must have so much money in your account as a student. They always have indirim like during Eid, around Eid time, festive periods. Like those are some of the best times to buy your clothes and all those, because they will like give like huge discounts, especially Black Friday. Not all stores do Black Friday discount, but most of them do it. They give some sort of discount, so use that, abuse it. Especially if you're someone who do not have as much money. Okay, so I'm going to be lining my eyes with this Floma eyeliner. The next point I have is be realistic and be willing to make sacrifices. I know sometimes you might want certain things, you might want to buy certain things, or you might just want certain things in your life. Sometimes these things are not your needs. If they are not your needs, then you can sacrifice to not have them at that particular time. Anything you want, a time will come when you would, or you'll be able to afford anything you want. But I'm just talking based off of like the students in uni who do not really have much and are trying to like fend for themselves. Learn to make sacrifices. Sometimes you necessarily do not have to have every single thing you want. As long as you have your needs, your bills are paid and all that good stuff, then you'll be fine. Just, it's not all the time you have to go out when they invite you out, especially when you do not have money to pay for it. I'm trying to pull lashes on my eyelashes, by the way. Especially when you do not have money to pay for it, it's not necessary. You do not have to go out. It's not by force. Stay in your house, especially when you do not have money. Don't go and embarrass yourself outside. Learn to make sacrifices. It's not all the time you have to buy clothes, okay? Use the clothes you have. That's why you should get quality clothes when you're buying clothes. You do not have to buy the latest bag everyone is wearing. You do not have to buy the latest shoe everyone is wearing. You do not have to buy all the perfumes, the hair, human hair. I know at that point in time you might want all of the human hair, but that's not your priorities in life. Number 6 on my list is cook your food at home. Stop ordering food all the time. Cook at home. I know sometimes it can be very tiring to cook, especially when you come back from classes after a long day. You just want to order food and eat. It's very common. It's very common in university. When you're in university, it's very common. Cook your food. You will not die. Cook your food. Because if you don't cook your food and you end up ordering food all the time, that's the first step to going broke. I'm teaching you guys from experience right now. Try as much as possible to cook as often as you can, because that's very important. You're going to save a whole lot of money from that. I know sometimes we like to order food. I want to try out this new food from this restaurant. I want to try out this new food. By the time you order 5 times a week, oof, you'll be alright. That's all I can say. Cook your own food, guys. Always cook your food, okay? So I'm trying to apply the lashes, the lash glue on the new set of lashes I want to try. or on the other set of lashes I want to try. The next thing on my list is know your needs from your wants. This is a very important thing. You should know what you need and know what you want, because if you cannot differentiate between your needs and wants, you're going to be in deep debt with yourself, because I don't know who you want to owe you. While I wait for that to dry, try as much as possible to be able to differentiate your needs from your wants, because there are some things you might want and you might not need, and if you spend your money on that, you're just putting yourself into more, I wouldn't say debt, because you're not owing anybody, okay, but it's yourself you're owing. So like sometimes when you don't really need something, it's not necessary that you have to buy it. Do you understand? Sometimes it's okay to, with reference to my previous point, make sacrifices, get the things you need. Stop buying things you want or things you do not need sometimes, especially when you're low on your finances. If you're always buying things you want, oh, I want this, I buy it, I want this, I buy it, okay, you're going to be wanting and be going to the streets, because when you're buying everything you want and you know you do not have like a steady source of income, you're still relying on your allowance. Don't play yourself. So yes, I don't know why I just lined my lips when I haven't set my face. So I'm just going to set my face with my Sasha Buttercup powder. I'm going to use that to set my face quickly. Yeah, I feel like this is better now that I've set that in. So after that, I'm going to contour my face. This one is very important if you're someone who likes to go out. For antisocial people, you're good to go. You don't even have to go out, because where do you want to go to? You're already antisocial, by the way, so where are you going to? And there's COVID, so COVID is another thing that is like limiting this point, or that can help in one way or the other. I'm not saying COVID is helping, no, it's not helping, but if you look on the other side, you do not have to go for social activities, which means you're going to save more money with transportation, going to pay for things. Maybe your friends invite you out for like lunch and all that stuff. No one is inviting anybody out anymore because there's COVID. Which restaurant do you want to go to? Try as much as possible to limit the activities you go to, or go for activities that do not involve spending money or spending so much money. Does that make sense? Like if they invite you out to like a picnic, or maybe you and your friends can plan picnic. If you guys can hear a construction, I don't know where the hell that's happening, but I don't know why they decided to do it today of all days. We're not going to let that spoil our joy. As I was saying, try as much as possible to go for activities that do not involve spending so much money. Let's say, for example, you're invited, you and your friends are planning a picnic. That's also an affordable event, because all you have to do is everybody cooks and brings their food, and then you guys have like a buffet or something. But you're not spending money. You're probably going to spend money only on transport, and the transportation is with you and your friends, so that's like a plus, I guess. That's like a plus for you to not spend so much money, or for you guys to not spend so much money. Honestly guys, there was a time I was like dead broke. I was like one broke ass student like this. Jesus, times were hard. Always remember to keep away your rent and bills money, because if you do not do that, you're going to have stories that touch the heart. And do you want to have stories that touch the heart? No. So try as much as possible to separate your utility bills and rent. Be wise, and be wise in school, because when you're not wise, you're going to be broke most of the time. Basically, just manage your finances and I'm sure you'll do fine. Make friends that have similar goals as you, or similar reasoning as you. Like if you're someone who thinks like you're doing okay with your thoughts, you're not somebody that used to think rubbish thoughts, then make friends that can help you grow better and also improve your thoughts as well. Do not make friends that are thinking about the next boyfriend they want to have, or that are thinking about buying the next Louis Vuitton bag that's coming out, or the next Yeezy shoe. I'm saying if you can afford it, do you. I'm just talking about living under a budget, because it's not easy. Be careful, make your choices, make your decisions, and be wise, because when you're not wise. Oh, anyway, so now that I'm done with that, I can go to my highlighting. So I'm going back into my Flomar powder. Anyway, so now I'm going to actually spray my face with my NYX. This is like my primer, my setting spray, everything. my lip gloss, I'm going to use this, my Perfect Shine Golden Rose lip gloss. This is like my go-to lip gloss. It's like the best lip gloss I've ever used, but that's what I'm going to use on my lips. So I'm going to go finish up, do my hair, and come back and show you guys my end results. Okay. Hi guys, so this is my final look. This is my final result. I love this makeup. It's like very simple, very neutral, simple makeup that I actually really like. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my point on how to budget or how to cope financially in uni was really helpful, and I hope I helped someone out there. If you want to see how I achieved this hairstyle, it's going to be up on my channel very soon. If it's not up yet, I'm going to link it up here if it's up on my channel. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye guys.